Told them I was chosen, niggas ain't believing me. Now I'm on these stages, go to them that they can't eat with me. Niggas left me in that dark, they just tried to break my heart. Family cross, but I ain't mad, cause now I'm farther than where I started. Came a long way from that kid up on the seal. 14521 Lexington Avenue is where I live. Visions in my hair, replaying everything that I done did. All the lives that I done lived, and I still ain't lived enough. I done touched a lot of money, and I ain't got shit to show it for. So I'm switching up, I done fell back from all the lies, I can't take no more.
Hey y'all, what's happening? But AG here, checking in with y'all, seeing how y'all feeling. Sorry, I just threw my toothpick little flossing thing because I was fixing up pearling lights. Welcome to my Chop-versary video. It has been now 6 years since I've been a baldy, and I ain't turning back. Y'all, I literally just dropped a whole bunch of shit. Like, I hate it here. But anyways, welcome to the Chop-versary video. So 6 years ago, I decided to be big, bold, and cut my hair off. If you guys watched my last video on Blake Martin, which if you haven't, go back and watch it, because I'm not going to do the full story again. But if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been fully encouraged to just go ahead and do it. Because, fun fact, I actually thought about cutting my hair since high school, but I've been finessed never to do it until I got into modeling for real. So not too long ago, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I had you guys vote on, when I did this, should I do it where I'm going to go crystal ball like this? Or if I was just going to do low cut like I am now, or like this picture that I used when you guys voted. Y'all verdict was the low cut. My verdict was Mrs. Clean. Y'all lucky y'all won because A, majority ruled, ouch, and I'm a respectful woman. And B, a lot of my clients don't like Mrs. Clean right now. So again, it worked out in y'all. So you guys will be joining me while I touch up my hair. It is a full day process because I do a lot. So like in the morning time, like right now, I do cut my hair. And then in the evening time, I bleach it. So we're going to start off, here, cutting this down a little bit. So like I said, it's been 6 years. What's funny is what originally got me in the thought process of cutting off my hair was I was just tired of how much money my mama was spending on my head. Like, who spends that much money on some hair? A lot of people do, including myself at the time. But in high school, it was either my sophomore or junior year, I decided to get a perm in my head. And I let my grandma convince me I'm not going to cap because she used to get them and she'd be like, oh yeah, my hair this, my hair that. And that was my OG. So I'm just like, you know what? Whatever grandma do, I'm going to do. However, my hair type was not the same. I lost all the hair in the back of my head. So it was just like gone. And then the rest of my hair. I was so embarrassed. But in college, I had another fugazi moment with my grandmother. And she finessed me again my freshman year to get a perm. It happened again, y'all. I lost all the hair in the back of my head. And that was just a sign from God. Do not put chemicals in my hair for real. Let's now fast forward. Just thinking about this timeline all over again, y'all, has been half-ass stressing me out because I really was going through it with my hair. Graduated college in 2017. I had a sew-in for graduation. Look how cute I was, y'all. I got to a point in adulthood after graduation, probably like 4 months in being an adult. I'm tired of spending money on hair because I ain't gonna cap. I used to make fun of females that be balling out on like their, maintenance with hair and makeup. Makeup, clearly, as you guys see, I don't really care unless it involves modeling. But with my hair, I'm like, I gotta figure something out. And I always thought about cutting it. And that's when, I really started thinking more about like Blake Martin and all that stuff. And I started working with him. Again, if you didn't know all this stuff, go back and watch. But on this lovely day 6 years ago on March 27, 2018, I got the dates tatted on my back too. I was just like, what's the worst that can happen? Hair can grow back. I hit up the girl who was doing my hair at the time, Shakira. If you guys want her information, it's in the description bio, whatever you want to call it down there, because that girl is still my G to this day. She's done my hair for years, colored it for me when I first cut my hair off, and was the one that recommended me to my first barber. Now, she was thrown off too because she's done my hair for so long. Like, I can count on two hands how many years at least she's done my hair. She was thrown off when I told her I want to cut my hair off. So, I showed up at the shop, started picking my hair like I was just doing, and all I heard, and started eternally freaking out, right? Now, at first, I just started with him cutting down my sides and lowering the middle part, like a little mohawk joint, right? And also, I'm not cutting my hair on camera with y'all because I know you barbers gonna say some shit. Look, I'm still cute. I just like to cut down my hair and do it on my own because y'all be charging an arm and a motherfucking leg, okay? But yeah, those clippers were going. I'm eternally building up, and I'm not facing the mirror. Like, I did not want to see, because if I saw him get this close to my head with those clippers. But anyways, I'm about to cry all over again, y'all. Like I told y'all, I am sensitive as hell when I talk about certain things about myself. That's why y'all just now finding out things about me. But he turned me around, tears, and they weren't happy tears, bro. I started crying like, damn, y'all real life let me do this. Who are y'all? So what did Aaliyah do, you may ask? I'll tell you what I did. I drove an hour and a half to my mom's job after bawling my eyes out still, to her coworkers, like, why'd everyone let me do this? And I was hyping it up too. Like, for a good 2 weeks before I got my hair cut, I'm like, I'm gonna cut my hair off, y'all. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, that day I hated myself so much, y'all. I'm not even gonna cap. That proved how much of an attachment I had to my hair, because I couldn't get my braids anymore. I felt like I looked like a little boy. Like, I was doing so much. But everyone loved it. So I'm just sitting here like, dang, y'all really like this? Y'all like little bald head me? Okay. But for those 24 hours, I definitely did not like myself. I was just so sensitive. And my mom's birthday was the next day. So you can tell my mom was annoyed. She's like, you crying over some hair that's going to grow back. Don't worry about that. There's other things in life you can worry about. So I was like, okay, cool. So on her birthday the next day, I apologized. And I was like, I'm so sorry. You do not need the gift of your firstborn giving you a headache. So I'm sorry. But then I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, actually, I can do this. Look what's right about my face. I look good, right? So that day, actually, when we were out for my mom's birthday, I came to the conclusion that I can accept not having hair on my head, and went to get it shaven down like this, because I heard this song, I'm Not My Hair, and it really hit me. Like, I told you, I'm sensitive. And I was like, wow. And everyone kept complimenting me too, told me I look good. So that boosted my ego a lot. Okay, y'all. The clippers just humbled the heck out of me because it just stopped. I gotta charge it. But I got pretty far, you can see. But back to my ego being posted. That September in 2018 was actually the first time I went to New York Fashion Week. So my first fashion week. So my first fashion week, my first time in New York for Fashion Week. And I'm bald head. And I had red hair at the time. Like, Shakira dyed my hair for me because I just couldn't see myself not having some extravagant color in my head, since now I'm bald. Like, if I'm gonna go big, go big and wild, why don't you? So while out there, everything that Blake told me about, how much more I would get booked, my look, everyone would love it, was 100% true. Everyone and their mama were like, ooh, okay, this works for you. And then people that knew me when I had, way more hair. I mean, I got hair. They all were complimenting. They were gassing me. Like, that's why, I'm on my bald head wholeness, After that fashion week, though, I knew for a fact I made a good decision. I freaked out for no reason back in the day, Oh, I look so atrocious. I need my clippers to charge. The only thing, sorry, y'all, my hair is all over the place now. The only thing that, at the time that had me blue was I didn't want to be a redhead forever. Like, I had my natural eyebrow color and I was like a burgundy. This is how I looked. and it just wasn't giving enough for me. So a month later, I decided to go blonde because, I mean, blonde goes with everything. And I had Shakira again do my hair because I ain't know nothing about hair. I ain't licensed, no nothing. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I need a color that's universal for me and my skin. And voila, I've been a blondie. Like, I've had my moments where I'm just like, dang, I kind of do want hair again. But no, I really don't anymore. When I listen to different, like, people on poetry, music, and they talk about cutting off their hair too and hearing their stories, it's motivating because, like, you know, people read and hear it. It's like a rebirth. And it was. But I like to say I just unlocked a new part of me that has always been there, but the confidence wasn't there. So I decided to take advice from my other creative friend, Mastermind, when we were shooting, I don't remember what year it was, but whenever I did my Ice Queen shoot, this one, right before that shoot, probably like a week before we said we wanted to do like a winter shoot, he was like, Aaliyah, you gotta go crazy. Crazy me, I'm like, what you talking about? You know I'm down to go crazy. I already cut my hair off. He said I should dye my eyebrows. And Micah Butler even said that too. So I'm like, wow, two influential people telling me I should do it. I'm gonna do it. So here I am now. I mean, granted, again, I gotta touch all this up, y'all. I'm a blondie, the eyebrows and the head, and I look like a little nugget. I thoroughly enjoy it, y'all. Like, I'm not going back. I'm not growing my hair out until I have to stop bleaching my eyebrows and my head. I'm gonna keep doing it because it put me on to a lot of people and a lot of different things. Like, of course, my modeling has enhanced to where I am today. Oh, I need these clippers to be charged already. And it just brought me to some great people. Like, it took all up until maybe 2 years ago. So those first 4 years of me being a baldy, other people were doing my head. But you know, when people say, like, don't cheat on your barber, they ain't playing. So I've had a couple barbers. I started off with like 2 different ones. They kept making me look like a little boy. So I was just like, you know what? Deuces. And then I met this other barber, David, with good news. I don't know if his shop is still called that. I'm sorry if I butchered it. But I met him at a bar and he saw my head and he was like, who's your barber? Why don't you have no designs in your head? You should let me cut your hair. Now, I've had a lot of barbers tell me that they should, you know, cut my hair. I should let them do it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no. But for some reason, I think it's because I was lit. I agreed and I let him do it. But that was a time of my life. For like a good 8 months, I had designs in my head like crazy. He was smooth with the clippers. And my twin, my model twin, Messiah, she actually started bleaching my hair for me. We modeled together. Again, everybody I talk about is going to be in the bio description, whatever this is called, y'all. Because this is the Amazon Goddess experience. I want you guys to experience what I have, including the people. But Twin had me. She made me an ice queen for real. But after Twin moved to LA, it was actually not too bad of a transition for me. I still wasn't trying to learn how to bleach my own hair. And I didn't want anyone to charge me an arm and a leg to do it. And Shakira was telling me that I shouldn't be bleaching my hair as much. But sorry, girl, I did. I was working at Lifetime around this now point in my life. And my coworker, my girl, Abbey, she worked in the spa. And she was like, I can bleach your hair. And I was like, girl, let's do it. And she did my eyebrows. She was actually the first person to do my eyebrows. I trusted her with my life because my face is my moneymaker. I ain't losing my eyebrows now. And I fell in love. I was like, wow, I'm such a head ass. I love it. And then, you know, everyone caught on to Abbey being the boss like she is. And our schedules were never lining up. So there was a point in time I just had to learn to do it. And Abbey actually kind of pushed me to do it because she was like, Aaliyah, you're going to have to learn to do this sometime. And I'm like, everyone keeps telling me that. I'm like, you know what? I'm a grown woman. I should do it. So she even like helped me out, know the right products and stuff. And I started doing my own hair. Bro, this little thumbs up thing is so weird. I got to stop doing that. So where was I? That's right. Learning to do my own stuff. So still didn't learn to cut my own hair. Not even gonna cap. I was still having other people do it. The pandemic happened. And I lived with a barber who was also my friend, Joe. Joe is my forever barber now. He charges me, but not no arm and a leg type of joint. So if you need a barber and you in Chicago area, Joe is your person. His thing is down there. He kind of gave me some lessons on what I should do if I ever want to cut my own hair. And I took that to heart and I started doing it. So right before I moved down here to Atlanta in 2022, I just started committing to actually maintenance my own hair so I can do it on my own time. And here we are. But y'all, one thing to this day I still do not know how to do, which I probably do, is just, I'm being slow, is get my hair like icy blonde, like platinum white blonde. And I've been that before through other people doing my hair, but for myself, y'all see my head. Even how it started out before I just did this, that's all I can do. So I met with a hairdresser out here, again, down in bio. She took care of me. We even did like a little Valentine's gig with my hair, put some purples and blues in my head. It was dope. She got me icy white. I'm like, wow. But my girl, she don't come to play. She makes her coins, but she definitely put me onto some great stuff, especially a new purple shampoo that actually helps my hair a lot, and some hair growth stuff, because I lost my edge, like part of my edges in college, playing some dumb stuff with my friends in the dorms. But y'all, these people are blessings in my life and my bald-headed journey. Besides all the great moments and memories and people that I've met through being bald-headed, I'm saying bald-headed, like, it's so casual. Well, being a baldy, whatever terminology you want to use, I did not realize until I started talking to people how influential this type of journey is. Because especially as a Black woman, even if you cut your hair, grow your hair, natural locks, whatever, it's a testimonial that a lot of people are not brave enough to do yet. Keyword yet. I feel like everyone should try something dramatic in their life just to have a rebirth or unlock a new level of themselves. Because I talked to this one girl. I was saying, girl, this is my bitch. I don't know if I can say that on here, sorry. My girl Zan, we met during that first New York Fashion Week and we just clicked like that. For years, we talked about her cutting her hair too, and she never did it until like about almost 2-ish years ago, I think. I don't know when she cut it, but it was recent. And she shared her liberating story about it, and I felt my own story all over again, because as powerful as she felt after, I'm like, wow. So it inspired me today, because I'm on my little YouTube journey this year, to just share, my Chop-versary, because it's not just for me, it's for other people, because we're all influenced in any way, shape, or form by our environment and other people. So hopefully, me being me helps anybody, just want to try stuff, because that's what we're all about, the experience. Give me a few hours, y'all. I'm gonna come right back so we can bleach my hair together, so I can finish telling you why I'm not gonna grow my hair back out, like ever. And we back, baby. I ain't gonna cap with y'all. It's definitely been more than a few hours, but we're here. We're about to be a fresh little blonde. But yeah, let me tell you guys why I'm not gonna grow this back out. All right, so to start off, the most obvious reason why I'm not growing my hair back out, saving money. Y'all, like I told y'all, people be balling out on their hair. And yes, I used to be one of those people, but I can be putting my money towards other things, like food, my car, skincare. Like those things, I ain't gonna cap, are more important to me than my hair. Because hair to me is subjective, at least for me. I'm not gonna say for all, because my hair grows back. And it's like, not too many people, like women, can pull this off. So I'm like, I want to try to stick out in the crowd as much as possible, but as subtle as possible. And hey, what's the most subtle way than cutting your hair all the way off? y'all about to go through all the ugly of me bleaching my hair. So, and if any of y'all some hairstylists, colors, whatever you want to call it, no disrespect, don't comment about how I should be doing this. Y'all be seeing how it turns out, so that's all that matters, okay? What's different is one of the reasons that I'm not growing back out is not because of modeling. Like, I'm not going to be modeling forever. I mean, I'm definitely going to model as long as I can because, you know, girl be looking good and not her age, because I'm still getting so many, oh, you look like this, you look like that. Baby boy, baby girl, I wish. So, official reason number 2 onto why, should I do it with y'all right here? No. Please hold. Okay, so guys, see, we fast forwarded a little bit. But no, so official reason number 2, here I am without my mirror, that I'm not growing my hair back out is not having hair gave me a reason to, you know, try different things in reality. Because this is like the boldest thing that I've done, okay? And I've done a lot of bold things. Like, there is nothing you can tell me that I haven't tried or have not thought about trying yet. And I don't know, my hair just really, you know, if I can do this and seeing how paranoid other women get when they do it, I'm going to keep being that person. But a lot of that also stems from the 2 women that I saw doing, you know, this, Lex and Daish. Because, first of all, I ain't gonna cap. Besides, like, all my thoughts about when to cut off my hair, Daish and Lex are, like, 2 of the main reasons I decided to actually go ahead and do it outside of, like, Blake telling me, because I watched 2 powerhouse women, like, models, rock it boldly, everyone complimenting them, and they just feel so free and comfortable. And I'm like, I want to be like them, shoot. To the other women that have cut their hair also, you guys understand that feeling, because you really can't describe it until you do it. Because, like, I be trying to explain it to my friends, like Zan, I told you guys about earlier. Zan, I always tried to tell her, like, that feeling, but I felt bad because she really wasn't trying to, like, understand it. Well, she was trying to understand it. Let me not say that. She was really trying to understand why I kept saying I felt this way until she did it. And then she completely understood. So I'm like, okay. But anyways, y'all, let me show y'all Daish and Lex real quick. These are the ladies I'm talking about, right? If you have had the luxury of meeting these ladies, they are based in Chicago, but they do travel for modeling as well. You will understand why I'm so, I ain't gonna lie, I admire those women. Like, I'm so infatuated by them because it's just like the inspiration. Because, like, now I understand why people come to me about it and stuff. I ain't gonna cap. I used to do it to them all the time. I'm like, why? Why'd you do it? Why this? Why that? Like, you bold. And especially Lex. That girl is bald. I make a joke because I actually tried it. Where I'd be like, man, I'm Mrs. Clean bald. But I always, like, came to Lex specifically because it's just like, how are you so comfortable? Because being bald, it's its own type of maintenance, especially, like, completely clean shaven. Like, men, bless y'all heart, because not only do y'all got some expensive ass barbers, let me not be dramatic, because women do pay more money a majority of the time, unless you go to, like, one of those celebrity barbers. But keeping a clean shaven head, I tried it probably 2-3 times. The first time, the first time I completely went Mrs. Clean bald was, it was after a trick shoot that I was doing with Blake. We had a barber come from Miami, and he did my hair where he put, here, let me just show y'all. All right, so he did that, right? And we real life thought that stuff was gonna, like, wash out my hair. It didn't really, like, wash. We were going to try to make my hair red, right? But the outline of the tricks was still in my hair. And what had me paranoid after that day, because I gave it 24 hours. I'm like, I can get this out of my hair. I was so capping myself. A few days later, like maybe 2-3 days later, we had a fashion show for OmarisClosetDesigns. So I'm not about to walk on a runway with this trick stuff in my hair. Okay. So I reached out to Kevin, who is the owner of OmarisClosetDesigns, and I was like, hey, because he had the hair like certain ways for all the models, and of course I was just gonna be, you know, baldy, blonde, all that stuff. Told him, you know, what I did, and he was like, okay, you know, let me see, you know, just in case, you know, with a wig. And I bought a wig, right? Because it threw me off. That's the first time I saw myself like bald. And I looked like an alien because my eyebrows were blonde still. So imagine blonde eyebrows and a clean shaven head on with my skin tone, y'all. Wild. I remember I was at work. And I was working for Blake at the time at the photo studio. Just gonna be good for the first coat. And he saw the wig on my head. He was like, why you got that wig on your head? Blake is my fashion dad for real, because he be calling me out on all my nonsense 99.9% of the time, right? But while we were talking about why I had the wig on, I pretty much just said, like, bro, I'm not going to be a redhead on this runway. So I cut my hair off, and we all were saying I was going to be blonde because of my eyebrows. So I bought the wig. He was like, you don't need that. You'll be fine. He's like, take it off. And I was like, shoot, you want to take it off? He's like, gladly. Comes around and he starts pulling off the wig. And I'm just cracking up because I'm like, I'm just letting it happen. I was listening to this man, and I wouldn't say I'm very influential. I'm just like, I'm just going to do it because, like, why not? You know? And it was actually pretty cool, and not going to cap. It was pretty fun, especially when I showed up for the show, because at the rehearsal, I had the wig on. And when I showed up to get my makeup done, because Bree did my makeup, they were like, oh, snap. And I was like, I feel like I'm Lex right now. Remember the day of the show, though? I had to tell all my homies in the show. I'm like, I already made the jokes, you know, slap my own hair, all the Mrs. Clean jokes. So I'm like, don't try me, y'all. And my girl Alexis, she ain't tried me, but she was like, girl, you know what I'm about to say. And that's my girl. Like, me and Alexis be kikiing it everywhere, anywhere, even when we on the phone with each other. And y'all don't understand. My friends made me feel so good doing that, because I was paranoid. I had a whole freak out moment. Not as bad as when I originally cut my hair back 6 years ago, but I'm just like, bro, I really only saw Lex being able to do stuff like that. And people saying I can do it too. And she did too. I was just like, okay, confidence level, you know, boosted up 2 points. And the confidence is another reason why I don't want to grow my hair back out. I don't want to get emotional. Like, I've already seen me cry in like a video or two, but I ain't gonna lie, growing up and even in like school and college, I was so self-conscious. Like, I was trying to put a front up like I wasn't, but bro, like, all the people that are around me that have more confidence, knew what they wanted to do at the time, X, Y, and Z. I'm just, I'm jealous of all of them. But then when it came to being a baldy, all that went, not all of it, a majority of it, I'll say like 87% were, I'm very specific with that, went out the window. There's still that inkling here and there, because I always want to be trying something new. Like, I be wanting to put a color in my hair again, but clearly I'm not going to be able to commit to that. But as my shirt says, F it. I just tripped over my own scale. Oh my God. And I'm happy with this newfound confidence that I have from cutting my hair off, because I'm not going to cap with y'all. When I found out that, you know, I can do all this, pull it off, it just really inspired me to keep trying other things in life besides just sticking to what I'm used to. Like, I've been so inspired throughout my life doing this, where I even commit to going crystal bald. You know, y'all voted for me to keep a low fade, so here we are. Every 6 months, possibly, depending on how like gigs and stuff go, because I like to do scalp treatment, because you guys see I'm literally always blonde 99.9% of the time. You'll never see my natural hair color unless you catch me in my transitional fade when I cut my hair back low, okay? Okay, let me finish this process because it's actually really long and I don't want to talk to y'all just when I'm bleaching my hair. So, BRB. Okay, we back, y'all. I'm blonde again with my beam and forehead because even my eyebrows are blonde again. I ain't gonna lie, hold on. I forgot what I was gonna say, y'all. So this baldy lifestyle that I've really committed to, like I said, it's been a blessing outside the confidence and of course like the modeling opportunities and jobs that I've gotten. It's just been a great opportunity because now I get to explore skill sets and talents that I didn't know I really had for real like that until I cut my hair off and I've been trying new things. But I'm really thinking about trying another color. I'm trying to be bold enough for that. I don't know why I'd rather cut my hair off completely before I try another color. But yeah, you know, we here to be here. I hope y'all like my shirt. Clearly this backwards to y'all. It says I'm Not My Hair from Conversations for the Culture. And if you didn't know, Conversations for the Culture used to be Kings Arise. So get in tune with it, y'all. That's really it. I didn't have anything else per se. I want to talk to you guys about my baldy journey. It's a lifestyle journey for me. Like nothing's the same. Everything changes each day. I have impulses. Like with my anxiety, I be cutting my hair off just randomly. Like I can probably touch it off like I did now. And then on Friday, I'll come around bald as hell. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to zoom it off. I mean, it's going to grow back. So why not? I'm so cute. But thank you for tuning in to the Amazon Goddess Experience. My Chop-versary video hopefully inspires anybody to even think about trying it or other baldies. You guys understand where I'm coming from. Follow me on all social media. Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you have a color suggestion that I should do besides the color pink, because if you say pink, you're getting rejected heavily because everyone knows I hate the color pink. It looked good on me, but if I have the choice, it's absolutely not for me. AG out.
Told them I was chosen, niggas ain't believing me. Now I'm on these stages, go to they met, they can't eat with me. Niggas left me in that dark, they just tried to break my heart. Family cross, but I ain't mad, cause now I'm farther than where I started. Came a long way from that kid up on the seal. 14521 Lexington Avenue is where I live. Visions in my hair, replaying everything that I done did. All the lives that I done lived, and I still ain't lived enough. I done touched a lot of money, and I ain't got shit to show it for. So I'm switching up, I done fell back from all the lies. I can't